Hello, my Sixth Sensory tribe. Whether you are here live or on replay, I'm always engaging, so please feel free to ask me questions or comments. I will answer as best as I can, and let me know what part of the world you're watching from, as I love to connect with everyone. I am Liz Saal de Casas, otherwise known as your Inca healing goddess, soul coach, psychic teacher, healer, and medicine woman in the business of co-creating better versions of ourselves. I don't make these appearances very often, but when something is worthy to talk about, I'm right here. In my Incan traditions, I am a ceremonialist at heart, and I serve as a chakaruna, which is a bridge person, and an alto mesayok, which is a wisdom keeper, supporting your unique journey to bring you solace, renewal, and hopefully connect with me someday and experience a despacho ceremony. Yes. So today's cosmic spotlight is all about the hunter's moon. But before you get ready to align with the lunar rhythm to empower yourself, I want you to be fully informed about what exactly a lunar eclipse Taurus full moon under the influence of Scorpio really means. If you stay until the end, you will receive a bonus surprise for October 28th. If you find my cosmic spotlight of value, please share my broadcast with your tribe and always show me some love with my favorite heart emojis. So, what are we working with tonight? And tomorrow night, if you are too busy to embrace tonight's full moon, hey, it's a Saturday night. I totally get it. Today is probably a lot of Halloween parties. But we have the harvest moon, often known as the hunter's moon. And it's called the harvest moon because it's the first full moon after the autumnal equinox. So normally, once the sun sets, a full moon takes approximately 50 minutes to rise, but tonight it will take 30 minutes or less to rise. And this will occur for several nights in a row. So this is pretty good. The eclipses are highly transformative and thus bring wobbly energy. I want you to be careful what you ask for. Eclipses can unsettle our spirit and stir emotions, especially under Scorpio influence. Thus, I want to explain the intensity of lunar eclipses and to keep you mindful of what this can bring for you. Usually, under a full moon, we either release or use the potency of this energy to manifest what we have been co creating during the phase of a new moon. I encourage you to release rather than manifest, as Taurus eclipse is the last in the cycle and holds incredible power for endings. If there is something you wish to end or close, tonight's eclipse is a great time to act. Tomorrow, you can use the full moon energy to manifest, but tonight, release so that you can have a more authentic perception of yourself, because eclipses are always helping us to shed the layers so that we can step into us more authentically. This lunar eclipse is a good time to realign with your soul and your soul path. To use the energy of this eclipse to close the doors and say goodbye to which no longer serves you. All that said, just remember that eclipses tend to work in mysterious ways, so don't say I didn't warn you, as you may have a plan, but it may guide you to where you need to be, not where you plan to go. So surrender to the energy, but be prepared if you have strong opinions of what that might look like for you. I don't know. I'm just letting you know. Scorpio influence. Pluto is known for the Lord of the underworld, and it is very active under this full moon eclipse. The influence has themes of death and rebirth, which will take you on the journey of renewal and transformation. Sometimes we must confront the shadows of ourselves or peek into corners that make us uncomfortable. What was once hidden may now step into the light. So, for inspiration on your reflection, remember, this energy brings us all the way back to November of 2021. So all the space we have filled from this time is ready to be made peace with. So what can happen during this intensity of a lunar eclipse under a full moon? I'll let you know. So it's unveiling secrets. It's emotional overdrive. It's Taurus energy, which are all about material comforts and sensory enjoyments. We have this happening in the second house, which are things of finances in our material world. So expect financial surprises and revelations, hopefully more positive than negative. But patience, practicality, perseverance, these are all great things, right? But just be careful of your shadow, your stubbornness. If you are thinking of starting something on this lunar eclipse full moon under the influence of Taurus, it is a great time for grounding, initiating something you would like to stick with. Just remember that what you start may become a habit that might be hard to kick. So be mindful of what you're trying to manifest, because if you aren't sure, it can be kind of hard to undo. So keep that in mind. Scorpio energy is also great for shadow work, committing to honing new skills, exploring things like divination and drawing things to you. Energy wise, you've got this. So thank your Scorpio energy. Last but not least, the thinning of the veil will be occurring in just a few short days. We have Hallows Eve, ancestral healing coinciding with the Day of the Dead and spiritual practices. There is room for vivid dreams, astral projection, and thus great time for spiritual practices. My favorite. But please stay in the light. So important. Transits. Yes, from the 23rd of October and the next 30 days, we have a powerful solar support for things like willpower, personal mastery, and things like transmutating energy. Yes, that hocus pocus stuff that I love so much. Overall theme for this lunar eclipse Taurus full moon is about the balance of relationships and opposing forces. The season is urging us to find the balance between the practical Taurus and emotional Scorpio, highlighting structure and change. Reflective inspiration is to appreciate the fruit of your labor. Let's give ourselves a little pat in the back for all the hard work we co-create for ourselves, right? Mercury is in conjunction with Mars, so there is a mental and physical energy. Remember to communicate with inner drive and assertiveness. It's all about the power of our thoughts and fuel for determination, amplifying our communication skills and act on ideas. So I ask you, how ripe are you? But wait, Jupiter is in opposition, acting in a way to help us reach our goals with its luck and expansion, helping us align to co-create better versions of ourselves. All right, journal prompt. Woo-hoo! If you have managed to stay tuned until this part right here, here are some journal prompts. I encourage you to take a moment to cast your mind back to November 2021. What themes were going on for you at that time? What situations or energies were you dealing with in your life? Do you have anything to release? How about limiting beliefs, habits, patterns, people that no longer serve you? Poof. I encourage you to say it out loud. That's your bonus. Mantras have been here dating back 3,000 years, older than language itself. Alter your conscious and enter the non-thinking mind where present moment awareness lives. A mantra is a string of sound syllables, single words, or phrases that are sacred and powerful. If you're planning to do anything tonight, reflect, meditate on what you really want to release. And it's patience, practicality, perseverance, material comforts, aspects that impact your finances and material world. Also, don't forget to celebrate the growth. Where have you grown and how do you wish to grow more? Before I say goodbye, I want to give a shout out to my baby sister, Melissa. Happy birthday, sister, my favorite Scorpio. And as for the rest of you, you know where to find me if you need me. If you don't, well, then follow me on Instagram, Facebook. My handle is Saal Shaman. And on YouTube, you can find me as your Inca healing goddess. If you are interested in joining me in a moon circle, drop me a line. I can give you the deets. Thank you, my sixth sensory tribe, for tuning in. In love, service, and wisdom, I hope to have been of service. My name is Saal de Casas, your Inca, your favorite, I should say, Inca healing goddess, and I am your soul coach and host of the Cosmic Spotlight, and I will see you soon.